Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. I am back with another interesting topic in the Tosca automation playlist.
So continuing with our topic on the test automation obstacle with Tricentis Tosca, let's look at our next obstacle, which is called the hidden element. Now this is an interesting one. Here it is saying who turned off the lights, click the hidden element. And as you can see, there is no way to find out where that particular element exists. Okay, so visually, I'm not able to see the element. And you will think that it is impossible to click the hidden element. But in reality, I don't need to know where that particular element is until I am able to identify that using the Tosca scanner. Okay, so if a Tosca is able to scan that particular element using its properties and it's able to identify it on the page, then no matter if it is visible actually on the page or not, it can still perform the required operation. Okay, so let's go ahead and try to scan this and let's try to find this element which is currently hidden. So coming back to Tosca, going back to the modules and here going back to the folder here, let's try and scan this particular application. Okay, so here, as you can see, we need to do a little bit of digging around so that we can find this particular hidden element. And here in the filtered items, you can see that I cannot see any particular hidden element. So I'm going to increase the filtered items now, okay, until I'm able to see all the elements which are on this HTML page, okay. So now coming back here, we'll try to find this element by looking at where this particular element may be present. Okay, and that you can tell by looking at some of the other elements. Okay, like this text, which is the easy. Okay, so I can see this easy element is right here under this div section. So probably you will have that click element where we need to click inside this particular div element. Okay, and going a little further, I can see that there is a click this element, which is again like a span element. Okay, and if I look at its properties, it has got a ID, so that's very good. It can easily identify this. And then the tag type is span, so it is a span element, right? Now here I'm able to identify this using the ID, which is unique. So I don't need to add any other properties here, right? So once I'm able to do this and I'm able to add it into the module, then Tosca will be able to identify this no matter if it is visible or not visible to the naked eyes. Okay, so let's go ahead and close this and let's go ahead and rename the module. Okay, so now we will go back to our test cases section and we will create a new test case now. Okay, so now let's go ahead and add the specific module here. And then we will look at this particular test case. So what we need to do, we need to just perform a click operation on this particular element, right? And that, we can do in two ways. We can either use the click operation or we can also use something called X, which does the same thing. Okay, so this is all we have to do. So most of the work will be done in this particular case while scanning the module rather than designing the test steps. Okay, so I'll mark it as completed and then let's try and run this in Scratchbook now. Okay, as you can see, it is able to click on that particular hidden element. Although we cannot see it, still Tosca could identify it and then perform the click operation on it so that the obstacle is completed for us.
That's all for this particular video. If you have any questions, then please leave it in the comments. If you like this video, then please subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.